Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered abroad among the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halaki from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another lesson. And I was just meditating on the lesson I did earlier. So a little series I'm going into is the title of the lesson is "The Lord is All for Revenge and Hate." And like I said in the last video, this series was sparked by a pagan Roman Catholic Christian anti-Messiah that came on my comment board talking about. Matter of fact, let's pull up the comment real quick. Matter of fact, we can do it here. Let's pull up the comment to show you what sparked this. Yup, right here. It says, "What? As for me and my house," from Roy Ronnie. It said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You teach revenge and hatred. You are wrong. Teach lies," right? Now, and that sparked the series. And now this is the third part of the series that I'm doing. You see, so we just, as we always do, we go into the scriptures and show you what it is according to what the Most High has spoken. That's all we do. We're not making any of this up. This is what you find written in the Holy Bible. So like I said, this is the third part, and now we're going to go in and show you, again, as it is written in the scriptures, thus saith the Lord, that the Most High is all for revenge and hatred. He's all for it. Because now in this part, we're going to go into the judgment that the Most High has pronounced against the nation of Edom, the people that the Most High hates. Matter of fact, we'll start with that. Let's start Malachi 1. In verse 2 it says, "I loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau." So that cuts that bullshit that he's coming on the comment board with, talking about we preach revenge and hate. We're wrong. Well, right here, you can clearly see the Most High has told you he hates Esau. And that's a hatred that will never end, because we go on. It says, "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his hedges waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever." You see that? This is how the Most High feels about this nation of people. He hates them. He's going to have indignation toward them forever. That will never change, because the Most High doesn't change. Now you got some of these false camps out here, notably One Body, talking about, oh, this changed now the Most High loves Esau. No, man. That's not the true narrative of the scriptures. It goes on to say, Malachi 3 and 6, "For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." The Most High doesn't change. You see, the Most High is not wishy-washy. He's not flip-flopping. He said something, then that's what it's going to be. Now I bring that out to show that once again, the Most High is all for revenge and hate. He has pronounced his hate toward the Edomites. You see, and when you go through the scriptures, all throughout the Bible, the Most High pronounces a judgment upon this nation of people. You see? And it's going to end with this nation being eradicated from the earth. And what we're going to go into tonight to further prove that is Ezekiel 35. This is an entire chapter dedicated to the judgment that the Most High has pronounced against the Edomites. Now let's see if this is a loving type of ordeal. Let's see if this is all about rainbows and lollipops and sunshine. About the Most High loving all people. Let's see what the Most High said in prophecy. And as this truth is manifest more and more in the earth, it's just proven that these people who call themselves Christians, they don't believe in the Bible. That's all it comes down to. They don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in God as it is written. They don't believe in the Messiah as it is written. They believe in a false doctrine known as Christianity. The doctrine of Christianity has nothing to do with the Holy Bible. And this is why they come on our comment board, running their mouths, talking shit about what they don't understand. You see, because if you ask them, does God love all people? He'll tell you, yeah. You can tell that's the spirit he's in just by the comment he left on the comment board. But that's not what's written in the scriptures. The Most High has pronounced judgment upon the entire nation of Edom. The Most High is about to bring worldwide judgment in the earth where millions of people are going to die. Because the Most High hates these people and the wickedness they're committing. So once again, the Most High is all about revenge and hate. He's all for it. Now let's get into this Ezekiel 35. Verse 1, it says, prophesy against Mount Seir. Mount Seir represents the Edomites. Mount Seir is that's their land that the Most High gave unto them as a people. That's their homeland, Mount Seir. You see? So when you hear talks about Mount Seir or prophesy against Mount Seir, it's talking about prophesy against the people of Mount Seir, which are the Edomites, the so-called white race. You see? Now it goes on to say, Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, do you hear that? This is the word of the Lord that we're about to read unto you, and the judgment that he's pronounced against the Edomites. It goes on to say, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Once again, it's not talking about setting your face against the actual Mount Seir and prophesying against the land, as no. It's talking about prophesying against the inhabitants of that land, the original inhabitants, the ones that the Most High gave that land to, which are the Edomites. You see? So this is a prophecy against every so-called white person. Or if your father's lineage goes back to being Esau, you're an Edomite, and this judgment is pronounced against you, according to what the Most High has spoken. It goes on to say, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. This is the Most High pronouncing judgment upon Mount Seir. You see, and this is a judgment pertaining to America, Babylon the Great. This is the land that the Most High is going to make desolate. You see, and it's going to be destroyed in the same fashion that Sodom and Gomorrah was. Matter of fact, let's jump here to Jeremiah 49:17. It says what? And Edom also shall, Jeremiah 49:17. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and hiss at all the plagues thereof. 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire and brimstone raining down from the heavens. America is going to be destroyed the same way. Fire and brimstone raining down from the heavens in the form of nuclear warheads. In the midst of World War III, that's what's coming. That's the judgment that's been pronounced against the Edomites, especially here in the land of America. You see? That's how the Most High is going to make their habitation desolate. You see that? That's how he's going to waste their cities, by raining nuclear fire down upon this place, and everything in the land of America is going to be completely and utterly burned up with fire. That doesn't sound like love and kindness to me. That sounds like the Most High is doing it out of hatred. And that's exactly why. He's doing it out of hatred for these people that he's ordained to receive this judgment. You see? This is what's coming to the land of America. Verse 5 goes on to say what? And this is the reason why the Most High is about to do all this. So now we see the Most High is against the Edomites. He's going to bring desolation upon them in the form of what? Nuclear warheads raining down upon this place. And this place is going to suffer the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah, going up by fire and brimstone. Now, why is the Most High going to do this? Verse 5 tells us what? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So he's doing all this as what? Revenge for what was done unto his people, the children of Israel, at the hands of Edom, the so-called white race. Just goes to show that you pagan, Roman Catholic, Christian, anti-Messiahs, you have no idea about what is really going on in these scriptures. We just read right here, hate and revenge that the Most High is what? Displaying against the Edomites. He hates them. He's going to destroy their chief dwelling place known as America with nuclear fire. And why is he doing it? To avenge his people and what has been done unto us here in this land at the hands of the Edomites. Hate, anger, revenge, right there. These are the words of the Most High. Now he goes on to say what? Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. And all this is being brought upon this nation of people. Why? For what they have done unto the Israelites. Matter of fact, Amos 1:11 tells us what? Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Bosra. Every time you read about the judgment of Esau, it's tied to what? Fire coming. You see? Just like we just read in Jeremiah 49 about Esau being the desolation and suffering the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah. Every time you read about Esau's judgment, it's tied to fire. You see? That's how the Most High is going to punish the inhabitants of America. And the only ones who are going to escape that is the 1/3 of the remnant of the nation of Israel. You see that? But fire is coming upon the Edomites for what? For what they have done unto the 12 tribes, man. Hatred and revenge right there. And this is the Most High's will. We didn't make any of this up. This is what's being written. You see? Now we go back to Ezekiel 35. It says what? Verse 10. Because thou hast said, these 2 nations and these 2 countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there, because they have northern and southern kingdom in their possession right now, and they refuse to let us go, as it tells us in Jeremiah 50:33. You see? Now what does the Most High say is going to happen because of that? Verse 11, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. What is that? Revenge that the Most High is going to take upon Edom for what they have done unto us. You see? What does it say in the NLT? Ezekiel 35:11 in the NLT, it says, therefore, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Yahweh, I will pay back. Pay back is what? Revenge. You see? Retribution. You see? Recompense. Who's he going to do this to? The Edomites. Ezekiel 35 and 11 in the NLT. Therefore, as surely as I live, says Yahweh, the sovereign Yahweh, I will pay back your angry deeds with my own. Oh man, anger and hate, and payback all in one verse. You see, I will punish you for all your acts of anger, envy, and hatred. And I will make myself known to Israel by what I do to you. You see that? This is what the Most High has pronounced. Are we just making this up? What does it say? What did it say? As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You teach revenge and hatred. You are wrong. Am I wrong, or are we just reading what the Bible says? Are we not just going into the scriptures telling you what the Most High said according to what's written? That's all we're doing. So, am I wrong? All I'm teaching is what's written. And what we're reading is what? Revenge and hatred that's going to be displayed against the Edomites for what they've done unto the 12 tribes of Israel. Once again, it just shows these pagan, Roman Catholic, Christian anti-Messiahs don't believe in the Bible, man. They don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in the word of God. They believe in that bullshit Christianity that has nothing to do with what's actually written in this holy book, man. And fuck them. See, I'm just doing this because the Spirit, like I said, I was in the shower meditating on it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's another lesson. I can go to Ezekiel 35. And then you can tie all the other supplemental scriptures to it to show you for certain that the Most High is going to destroy the Edomites for all they've done unto the Israelites. And it's written in multiple places all throughout the Bible. All throughout it. See, you've been lied to by the pagan, Roman Catholic, Christian, anti-Messiah church into thinking that God is all love. No. The Most High has anger, fury, and hatred in his heart toward the heathen that have touched his chosen people. And he's about to put that on full display to show you what happens when you fuck with the children of Israel, the people that he has put his name upon. And this is not going to be something different. This is a recurring thing that has happened in the scriptures. Every single one of our enemies' downfall, you see, at the hands of Yahweh has been documented. Every nation that has done anything to the children of Israel is well documented and recorded in these scriptures of what happens when you touch the children of Israel. Look at ancient Egypt. Pharaoh, defeated. You see the kings of the Amorites, defeated. All the enemies of Israel, their defeat is recorded in these scriptures, showing you the Most High is all about what? Revenge. He's all about hating those that hate his people, defending his people. And he's all about paying back our enemies for all they've done unto us. It's all here in the scriptures, man. Now, let's go here. Ezekiel 35 and 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, which I have spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. And that's what our enemies, especially Esau, thinks. Just because the Most High didn't bring judgment right away when they took us into slavery, they thought the Most High was on their side. Little did they know, is all that what you've done, the Most High allowed it to happen. You see? So your iniquity could come to the full. You had to do everything the Most High has laid out in prophecy for you to do. Now, Our captivity is coming to an end, and there is no more need for Esau. He only has a few more prophecies left that he has to fulfill according to the Most High's will. And like it tells us in the book of 2 Thessalonians that what? Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So Esau is only doing everything the Most High needs him to do to fulfill prophecy. You see? And now, he's being removed out of the way. All the blasphemies that he's spoken, the lies that he's told, you see, all of it is being exposed now. It's because we're coming into a time of the great punishment of the nation of Edom. You see? They really felt like they could just do whatever they want to do, and it would be no consequence for it, but you were sadly mistaken. You see? And you want to cleave onto, you want that pagan Roman Catholic Christian anti-Messiah doctrine to be right so bad because you don't want to have to pay for all that you've done. Now you want to turn to Jesus Christ. You see? Because you know deep down in your spirits that you people have to pay for what you've done. And you thinking this fictional character, Jesus Christ, that has nothing to do with the actual Messiah of the Bible, you think this fictional character is going to save you from all the wickedness that you've committed? No. The entire nation of Edom is going to pay for what they've done unto the 12 tribes. And this is what we find written against you in this Holy Bible, and it will not be changed. We just read in Amos 1:11, the Most High will not turn away the punishment thereof from Edom. You're not going to get away from it, man. You have to pay for every single drop of Israelite blood that you have ever shed as a people. And it's been a lot of it, man. You see? Hey, hold up. Isaiah 14:21 tells us what? Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. You have to pay for all that you've done in every one of your every one of your reincarnations. See, that's why Esau don't like to believe in reincarnation, because he knows if that's the case, he would have to pay for the shit he done in the past. See that, so they don't want to believe in that. But reincarnation is real, and all of you Edomites are going to pay for all that you've done. You see? And then it goes on to say, hold up, verse 22. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, which is America, the name, the remnant, the son, and the nephew, saith the Lord. Once again, what does this go into? The Most High talking about bringing destruction upon the Edomites, especially here in the land of America. This land is a scene of future horrific judgment. And everyone in this land is going to be destroyed except for the 1/3. Now, what does it go on to say in verse 23? I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That goes into the Most High, talking about raining down those nuclear warhead upon this place. Sweeping it with the besom of destruction, which is what? That nuclear flame that's going to engulf this entire land, man. And nothing will be left in it. Once again, why is he doing this? It's to avenge his people. Hold up. What does it tell us? Revelation 18. What does it tell us? Revelation 18:20, it says what? Rejoice over her. Over who? Over Babylon the Great, America. Thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. For the Most High have avenged you on her. Come on, man. Come on, man. Revelation 18 and 20 in the NLT, it says, rejoice over her fate, O heaven, and people of the Most High, and apostles and prophets. Who are the people of the Most High? The Israelites. We're rejoicing over this place and what the Most High is going to do to it. For it says what? For at last the Most High has judged her for your sakes. What is that? Revenge. You see? Revenge, man. You see that? That's revenge the Most High is going to take upon this place for what they have done unto his people, man. You see that? This, once again, Old Testament and New Testament is talking about the same thing. Now it goes on to say, back in Ezekiel 35, where we at? Ezekiel 35. Oh, and 13 it says what? Thus with your mouth have ye boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. There's talking, down here, speaking all type of blasphemies against the Most High, lying on the Most High's word. You see, adding to the word, taking away from the word, changing the image of the Most High and his only begotten Son. Just down here wilding out, doing whatever, and thinking that there is no consequence for none of these actions. You see? But there's a great punishment coming upon this nation, man. Coming upon these devils. It goes on to say, verse 14, thus saith the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And what is this talking about? This is talking about after that first 1,000 year period in the kingdom of heaven. After the first 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven, every person whose father's seed line goes back to them being an Edomite, they are going to be eradicated. Why? Because the Most High hates Esau. And that hatred that he has towards these people will never change. And it's going to end up in them what? Fulfilling this prophecy. Obadiah 1. Matter of fact, we'll get verse 9. It says what? Obadiah 1 and 9. Now this is a what? Edom will be humbled. You see that? Here's another chapter dedicated to the judgment that's coming upon Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. Let's jump down to verse 9. What does it tell us? Obadiah 1 and 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, so every one of Esau's lineage, may be cut off by slaughter. Why? This is out of the hatred that the Most High has for the Edomites. And to avenge everything they've done unto his chosen people, the Israelites. Verse 10 tells us what? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Everything that they've ever done unto us has not been forgotten by the Most High. You see? And they're going to pay for every single Israelite life they've ever taken. You see? They're gonna pay for everything they've ever done unto us, man. That's out of the hatred that the Most High has for these people, and the Most High is going to take revenge on them for our sake. Now we jump down to verse 18. What does it tell us? And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. And why is this going to happen? For the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. That's why. And he's doing this out of the hatred that he has for these people. And he's doing it to take revenge on these people for what they've done unto us. As we find it written, man. As the Most High has spoken. What does this say in the NLT? Obadiah 1 and 18, NLT, it says, the people of Israel will be a raging fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame, roaring across the field, devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken. Exclamation point. You see? The Edomites are fucked according to the Most High's will, man. And he's doing it all out of what? Hatred and revenge. This is what's written. Now we go back to Ezekiel 35. When we'll wrap it up. It says what? Ezekiel 35:14. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate." Verse 15. "As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it. And they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh." There it is, man. And this is not something we made up. This is what's written. This is what was translated from the scrolls. This is what it's always been, but you haven't been given the true narrative or understanding of what's actually written in the Bible. You've been given some shit that men have made up and tried to say it was the word of God, and it doesn't add up to what the Most High actually said as we find it written in the Holy Bible. Because this is what's pronounced against the Edomites, man. A people that the Most High hates and will forever hate. And when they fulfill all that the Most High needs them to fulfill, you see, according to his will, these people are going to be eradicated. And it's going to be done at the hands of who? At the hands of us so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, so we can get our revenge on these people for all they've done unto us. You see? Now we'll wrap it up on this one. Tomorrow, we preaching hate and revenge, nigga. That's what it's about. We're gonna repay these people for all they've done unto us, man, and it's all according to what the Most High has spoken. So if you got a problem with it, don't take it up with us. You take it to the Most High. You see? All we're doing is reiterating the message, man. Ezekiel 25:12, it says, Edom. Because this is another judgment pronounced against these people. It goes on to say, "Thus saith the Lord power. Thus saith the Lord." This is what the Most High is speaking through the mouth of the prophets. "Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because that Edom, the so-called white race, have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and there of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance, punishment inflicted. We just went into this word yesterday on the other part we just did. Punishment inflicted or retribution. Retribution. What is retribution? Punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for a wrong or criminal act. So the Most High is all about hatred, vengeance, revenge, recompense, punishment. You see that? Reprisal, retaliation, payback, tit for tat, redress, restitution, recompense, repayment. You see that? The Most High is all for that. And that's what's coming upon the house of Edom. Once again, this just proves that you Christians have you anti-Messiah Christians, because you're not true Christians. You're anti-Messiahs, man. But it just proves that you have no fucking clue of what's going on according to what's written in these scriptures, according to what the Most High has spoken. It's because the Most High is not dealing with the false doctrine of pagan, Roman Catholic, anti-Messiah Christianity. So Ezekiel 25:14 says what? And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. The Lord has spoken. All we have done is use these mouths that he's given us as the instrument to make it known unto you mortals here on earth. But this is what it's going to be according to the Most High's will, man. Let's see what this. Let's see what this is in the NLT. Listen, Ezekiel 25:14 NLT, it says, "And I will accomplish this by the hand of my people of Israel. They will carry out my vengeance with anger." Oh my. Oh my. So what you saying? Is this wrong? This is what the Most High has pronounced. This is what the Most High has ordained to befall the people of Edom. And it will be done because the Lord has spoken. Ezekiel 25:14 NLT. "I will accomplish this by the hand of my people of Israel. They will carry out my vengeance with anger, and Edom will know that this vengeance is from me. I, the sovereign Yahweh, hath spoken." There it is. So once again, what's the title of this series? Once again, God damn it. The Lord is all for revenge and hate. And that's what he's pronounced against the nation of Edom, man. You pagan, Roman, Catholic, anti-Messiah Christian, you ain't got it, man. You ain't got it. We just brought all the proof out. The Most High is all for revenge and hatred, as it is written, "Thus saith the Lord." So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.